being engaged and her being the most like
de-gaffed woman in the world, like literally just rocking up with her new ring on.
Obsessed.
I think that's the coolest way to do it.
Also, the reason I like them is because this is not a reason to like them, but I like the fact that he's shorter than her.
I know.
You never see that.
And
You never
she's
see
like
it.
so. I honestly think she's so cool.
Yeah, she's the coolest.
And like so de-gaff.
Yeah.
In every respect. And I just think like dating a man shorter than you is like
the epitome of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is degaff?
Don't
Are you
give a fuck.
joking?
Sorry, I abbreviate, but I don't abbreviate to that extent.
No, I know. And I didn't actually, the first time you said that, I did have to think because, you know, when someone says it, but it's not written down.
Oh, yeah.
Like when you say dittle, I'm like, sorry.
No, there was one as well. That was like, fs. When people were at FFS, I thought they were saying fs. Like fs.
Well, you didn't think it was for fuck's sake?
No, I fully.
You need help. What do you mean?
I just thought it was like fs.
Like a sound effect of rolling your eyes.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, that is too good. You are nuts. Yeah, it's epic. Do you know the other incredible engagement announcement? Holly Morris. Like, sick.
Her announcement will go down in history.
It was epic. And also the fact that, like, I don't know, like, we know that her boyfriend isn't necessarily, like, you know...
Instagram friendly.
He's not, like, rushing to be in front of the camera, is he? No. And...
Oh, but he's so lovely.
How epic. The ring's amazing as well.
No, her announcement was too good.
It was so good. I do like the whole, like, doing it kind of, like, afterwards. Like, it's, like, quite obvious, quite predictable to show the pictures of the actual moment.
Yeah.
But what can we do afterwards? What can we do to...
How can we surprise our audience?
Zendaya just rocked up wearing the ring.
Yeah, so true.
Epic. Very, very cool. Holly Morris, news bulletin about the fact that she is no longer available for all of those men pining after her. Brilliant.
Also, Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
Just walking around casually with the
ring
rock on a finger.
And we don't know, but we think yes.
I think they're quite a good match looks-wise.
Yeah, they look really good together.
Yeah. It's really funny though when you see, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a couple that like, you know when you see them and you think, oh, I know, Brenda Song and Macaulay Culkin.
So, yeah.
When you look at
also, why is Brenda Song having a moment? What's happened?
Is she?
I've seen her everywhere. Is that just me and my algorithm?
She's in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
That's I know, but I wondered whether she was doing something now.
Oh, I do know.
She was on the cover of something.
Yes, I've seen it. I don't know why she's having a moment.
Should we Google?
Yeah.
Can we also talk about, I mean, this is like a bit sad, obviously, because of all of the fires in LA, but Heidi Montag from The Hills.
Yeah, and Spencer Pratt.
She's like #1 on iTunes.
Yeah, because she's done that so she could rebuild her house.
No, it's incredible.
I know.
Marketing tool for them.
Like, also, I know it's, like, don't get me wrong, it's like horrifically, it's all like just
tragic.
I can't
the
even.
The pictures are like honestly heartbreaking.
Like, I can't even, my heart just like aches. But his video was actually really fucking funny.
I know. And did you see when he came back with the bag of stuff and just that pot? And he's like, epic. I saw this video the other day. It's horrible, but obviously like humor is the best way to deal with tragic events, as we've all learned. This guy goes back to their house. Literally, they are in rubble. Like you can't even comprehend how devastating that is. And he just picks up from the rubble a Stanley Cup, and that is what has survived. And I was like, sorry to make a TikTok out of that. It's actually brilliant.
No, and there was this other guy that was like standing on the side of the highway while his house literally burns behind him, and the sound he was using. Yeah, we gotta let it burn.
It's so dark to laugh like that, but you can actually get through anything
with laughter.
If you've faced that and you've managed to make a joke out of it, you are quids in for any of that trauma that's coming your way. Wow.
How do you recycle a Stanley Cup?
No, never, apparently.
Stanley should get that on the billboards, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
That's good
Stanley
marketing.
will live whilst everything else just burns to a crisp. Stanley will be there. And your water will probably still be cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Like, you know how back in the day people used to put things in bottles and like let them flow out to sea?
Yes.
Yeah. Stanley Cup.
Stanley
is the new
Cup.
bottle.
Oh, we could use Stanley as a time capsule.
I did get a Stanley for Christmas. I have to say, it's changed my life. Yeah.
I've got a fake Stanley that I love, and I won't bother.
Same,
I don't think. But maybe now I will actually. Now I know it's so fireproof. Just in case.
It's so cold. That's what I like about it.
So cold.
So cold.
Oh, I love cold water.
Also, I must tell you. Sorry,
go on. No, go on.
I was just going to tell you.
No, please go on.
I forgot to tell you last week that, what is her name? I didn't send you the picture.
Sorry, that has just literally blown my mind. You've just said 55 things in 2 seconds. What do you mean? Whose name?
Someone on our video commented. All these comments make me howl.
Is it about me looking like Jamie Lang? Because I'm actually about to retire.
Oh, well, that's
You do
the
not look
first.
like Jamie Lang.
Thank you.
There's a lot of Jamie Lang comments.
You fuckers,
When did
all
this
of you.
happen?
Go on, babe.
Someone asked me the other day, do you get hate? And I said, yes, I do. I get hate daily about the fact that, no offense, Jamie, you're a good looking boy, but I'm not a boy. And I don't want to look like you.
I don't really want to look like you. No, babe, someone... by the way, if you're going to be captain of Instagram DMs, I can be captain of the TikTok comments.
Deal.
Okay, because I love them. I
hate them.
for them.
I hate them.
And they are. And someone today was like, on the video of us, like the friendship, the soulmates one. Someone was like, "Gee, you give me such energy of Jack Whitehall's mom."
I've had that before.
Really?
Hillary Whitehall. I look like a young Hillary Whitehall, apparently.
No. She didn't say look. She said energy.
Well, I've also had look. Like, literally, I've had you look like a young. Thank God they said young, because God love Hillary. She is in her 50s.
She's
Hillary
older
Whitehall.
than 50, babe.
No, because they've got a huge age gap. Hillary and, what's his name? Can't remember.
What's it? Oh, the old one.
Yeah, but anyway, Hillary Whitehall, I always want to say Hillary Clinton, but Hillary Whitehall is a good-looking woman, so I will take it. I'd take Hillary Whitehall over Jamie Lang. It's fucked. You're all fucked. Actually, we'll stop leaving the house because of you.
I get a lot of
No, you don't. You get nothing.
No, babe. I
don't.
got some holiday hate. Did you see that?
It's the holiday hate.
G never goes anywhere. Let's start a GoFundMe for G.
That's nothing to do with how you look.
Ali's-
Yeah, the GoFundMe. Like,
Ali's
I'm a
always on-
charity case that looks like Jamie Lang. Like, it's actually not cool, guys.
That's brilliant.
It's not the brand I'm going for. Like, and you've just tarnished me with that brush. What's Ali, like the golden goddess that gets to go on holiday?
Golden goddess.
Charity case.
It's just jarring.
Oh, that
It's not hate at all.
It's not hate.
It was a
You
bit-
never get hate.
It was a-
I think people are too scared.
Oh, I
No,
get a
no.
lot of she's a cow hate.
I'm going to
actually.
start a hate campaign against you, actually. I just think a smear
I get
campaign.
a lot of cow hate. That's-
Really?
yeah.
No, you don't.
I've never seen any of those
Me
comments.
too, Rahana. She makes it up just because she likes you like the brand of being a cow, but you never get that hate.
Sometimes I do get the odd comment.
Only when you like steal my gifting.
No, on that gifting video, everyone was like, Ali, like, give her
You get everything, but again, charity case. It's not good. Like, it's not like
Well, it's good
for
because
me.
they're taking sympathy on you.
I do not want to be.
Oh, she doesn't want your pity guy.
I don't want to be the pity party side of this relationship. I think it's sad for me. Poor, lonely, single Jamie Lang without any gifting.
But you'll have a lovely GoFund.
Yeah, maybe I should
And
just
now
start-
she's got a lovely Amika hot brush, so I wouldn't speak too soon, babe. It's actually working out for you.
True. Anyway, whatever.
Anyway, welcome to the pod.
Welcome.
This is Leave a Message with Ali and G. I'm Ali, she's G.
Hi, I'm the sad, lonely one that looks like Jamie Lang, and that's the golden goddess over there that's always on holiday.
Yeah. I've got hair, she's got no hair. That's mainly the difference
Yeah,
between
we get
us.
that a lot. I like my bob, okay? And maybe I'll go shorter just to really hone in on the Jamie
No,
Lang.
babe, a lot. Okay, I'll tell you what you do get is attention from the ladies that I've never had once in my life.
I know. Thanks, girls.
That really bothers you, doesn't it?
No.
Yeah, it's like she's desperate to be like,
Well, I just think, would one of you not chuck me a fucking message?
the gay boys love you, babe. Don't worry. You're like a queer queen.
My DMs are so empty. It's just pervs texting me going like, I love you.
All what I would do, like Al gets the sugar daddies. I'd take one of them on.
Oh, babe, Ali and G Limited, they've got a lot. They've got
I'm
like
gonna
25
say yes to that guy with the $4,000 a week because I just think if it comes, it comes, and like I don't care. I'm actually like my morals are out the window.
Me too.
I
100%.
I want to just do fun things this year, and I just think if you want to give me $4,000 a week for existing, then good on you.
Also, I would send you pictures of my feet, no problem. Everyone's got this weird thing about why would I sell pictures of my feet? Why would you not sell pictures of your feet?
I mean, I'd have to have someone with a fungal foot fetish, like a fungal toenail fetish. Might be hard to find. Maybe I could only do the right foot. My right foot is so clean.
Yeah.
It's just the left.
Just put the hairs on the big toe. Oh, my hairs are so long on my toes at the moment. I don't know what is going on.
Can't be asked to bend
Do
down.
you shave them?
Yeah.
I do.
Do you?
Would you not?
No, but
I'm doing the leg. I might as well go
maybe.
down
I
to the
normally
toes.
wax them, but I would always like
Wax your
them.
toes?
Yeah.
That's
You
too
asked the
far.
lady to wax your toes?
No, now I have them lasered, but before I would wax
You have your
them.
toes lasered?
Just my big one.
You need help.
I have a lot of hair on that big toe. those big toes.
Do they charge you extra for that, the little laser toe?
No.
She just does it for free.
No, because I have it. I just pay like, and then
For
it's just
full bod, is it?
Yeah.
Head to toe.
head to
Wow.
toe. Yeah. No.
Brow, bush, toe.
Everything.
Wow.
Legs, arms, everything. Moustache. I'm very hairy.
You're not.
So am I.
I am. In babe, when I was younger, my hair is so thick
Wow.
down there. You don't want to see it.
Have we introduced the podcast?
No, we got
sorry,
halfway and then I started complaining.
This is literally, shut the fuck up. You were actually complaining about the fact that everyone says you look like
No, that's
Jamie
what I
Yang.
mean. That's why we got halfway because I started complaining.
Oh, right.
That's aggressive.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, got it. Will do. It's not as good, the podcast, when I'm silent, but go for it.
No, seriously, we do need to introduce the podcast.
Okay, sorry. This is Leave a Message. I'm Ali, she's G. We're Ali and G. We love your voice notes. This is a podcast for the Gallies by the Gallies. Every week we get your voice notes and we have a lol. Sometimes they're not very lol, actually. Sometimes they're quite serious.
Sometimes they're so serious and I feel so underqualified to conversate on them.
We've got empty whiteboards in the hope that we'll get some kind of brainwave coming to us.
Yeah, some kind of streak of genius.
And this week the Gallies are called
Jamie.
Hey Ali, hey G. I love your podcast so much. It's literally been getting me through exam season. And now I've broken up, so I thought I'd actually give something back to the community. I have such an awkward situation that I just do not know how to deal with, and I would appreciate any advice that you could give. I moved into uni and it's my third year and I'm living with a couple and they were going fine. Let's call them Porja and Pussy. It was going fine. They'd have the odd disagreement here and there, but obviously that's what all couples do. And then November time or October, I come back to the house after coming back from the pub and Porja is literally in tears and she's told me that Pussy has confessed to cheating on her. And can I just add that they've been in a relationship for 3 years, but it gets worse. Basically, Pussy has cheated with her university lecturer, who is 39, was straight and had a fiance and a child. So it's kind of wild. Anyway, if that doesn't complicate the situation enough, Pussy owns the house that we live in. So she's the landlord at uni. So it's just so complicated. They're always arguing. It's so annoying. But I don't know what to do because morally, I think what Pussy's done is awful. But it's just so awkward to live with because they both live with us. And it's only a house of 3, so there's no other buffer either. I'm just finding myself never being home. But yeah, it's kind of wild. Thank you. Love you.
Sorry, Jamie 1, love you, but that is wild.
Love you so much.
Correct analysis of the situation. Wild. So, Porja and Pussy, I'm assuming are girls. Sorry. And Pussy has cheated with her university lecturer.
Yeah, that's mad.
Not only is she cheating, but she's also cheating with a straight man that has a fiance and a child.
We don't know if
We don't know if he's mad. She could be a lady.
Oh, yeah, true. Sorry, I thought that's what made it even more wild, extra level of deceit, is that you're going to go and decide and be straight for a night. Annoying. Jesus. Wow, there is a lot to unpack. Okay, let's focus in on Jamie 1, because what's Jamie 1 going to do?
If it were me, I'd move out.
I think I'd say to the girls, what's going on here? Are you staying together? Because this environment is toxic.
I need to make the most out of my rent.
Yeah, and also I enjoy the price that the rent is, Pussy, because obviously you own the flat. Big Daddy, thank you. But I feel like you would just have to be this isn't right, guys. No one's happy.
Oh, I don't think you should move out.
You think you could stay?
I don't know.
I think the cheater needs to leave.
She owns the house.
She owns the house, babe.
Shit, yeah, sorry, I forgot.
Pussy, sell up.
Oh,
Sell
no,
up.
listen, I
Give
think...
us the house.
Yeah, you owe us the house.
If you can dig your heels in and get through 3 months of it, maybe they'll work it out. But
I hate a bad living environment.
I was about
actually
to say,
can't
I don't
cope.
know that you can, it's not good for your MH to be in a toxic environment like that. It's really not.
And also, you have to keep it's really hard, because I've been talking about this recently, living with couples and stuff, because obviously as, a climate in which we live in, and it makes it really hard to buy, and with generation rent, all of that stuff kind of makes sense when people, as we get older into our 20s, people start coupling off to kind of share, to still stay together and to split the rent 3-way. That's way easier than 2, obviously. But I think you have to, if you're going to live with a couple, I've never done it, so I'm just speaking from what I can imagine. I think you have to be able to have a chain of conversation in every triangle point. So it can't just be that you only speak with Pussy candidly and you don't really feel comfortable with Porja, or vice versa.
Agree.
If I moved in with you and Raw, I would also be able to I would have to be able to have beef with Raw or like conversations with Raw that like
completely agree.
are irrelevant of our friendship.
Completely agree.
Do you know what I mean? Because that is what living together is. Like you have to be able to say, it's really getting on my tits that you leave your washing up out and I need to
completely agree.
Talk to you about that. And then I think it works. But if you're currently in an environment where you feel like you can't talk about how bad it is between them because they're kind of trying to carry on and pretend like it's normal, you are piggy in the middle and that is horrible.
The thing is, if it doesn't resolve itself and they break up, then what?
Then what? Surely Portia's going to move out.
She might. It really depends on the rental situation.
Yeah.
Because, like, if she can afford to, maybe she will. But
if she's living under Pussy's roof, she might just forgive her for her infidelity. It goes back to this, right? I genuinely think there should be some kind of fine for cheating. I really do.
Okay, I'm going to say something really controversial here. Listen.
Cheating's fine.
No, not cheating's fine. There is a scale, I do believe. I'm not saying what she did was okay. I just want to make that abundantly clear.
Wow.
I'm not saying like, go forth and snog everyone. But
what's Ali Mac's sliding scale then? Depending on the action
think like
penetration
is different to snogging someone.
True.
If Raw went out, right, listen.
No
I'm not
way.
Right. I'm talking about, we've been together a long time now, right? So like, I've got a lot to lose.
True.
So let's say, hypothetically, he goes out and he snogs someone on a night out and he's off his tits and la 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 and he's so sorry and he grovels and blah blah blah. I'm not letting him fucking crawl back in my bed. I'm more likely to forgive him for that and actually try again, second chance, than if he went out and shagged someone.
That is shocking.
I know. No, of course it is. Yeah,
listen,
I know. But I just think like there is such intent with sex.
Oh, I disagree.
I think to go home with somebody and actively take your clothes off and get into bed with them, you know what you're doing. I'm not saying you don't know what you're doing when you stalk someone. I just think like it's up to, listen, this is all very personal. And I'm speaking as someone that's in a long-term relationship that I can imagine myself, if that happened, I reckon I'd give him a chance.
But I think that might be less about the act that's happened. So less about how you actually feel about whether he snogged someone or the intent of taking your clothes off and shagging them.
Yeah.
And potentially more about the amount of time you've been together and, as you say, what you've got to lose, and B, the perception of snogging versus sex generally. Because I think people are more quick to forgive if they think that they can speak it away externally to their relationship.
Yeah.
And I think that we all like kind of universally have decided that like sex is worse than snogging. But I'm like, it's still an action
of course,
infidelity.
Of course.
Same with like the texting or the Instagram DM sliding. I'm like, to me, like
all the same thing.
It's all the same action.
But my point is,
you've chosen to do something outside of the like remit of our relationship.
But I'm just, would you not like?
Yeah. Listen, I'd probably, like, in a certain situation, I can imagine myself excusing it all. I have no judgment for people taking people back.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't think it's because it's the snog or the sex. I think it's... I don't think it's about that.
I don't know.
I think it's so like... But like, what if Raw was having a fucking like emotional affair with someone at work? Like,
okay, yeah, that's
different. It is different, but also it's all the same. It's all intent and it's all cheating.
I don't know why. To me, I don't like. Yeah, no, you're right.
It is. It's all the same.
It is all cheating. I just think like
it's what hurts you, I guess, and what you and also like how much you want to stay with them. So then you'll probably excuse anything if you want to stay with them.
And how much you realistically think you can trust them again.
Yeah.
Because I think that is a huge part of it, is that like there are just some people that you just know you can't trust them.
Yeah, and listen, you have no proof of that sometimes. It's just a feeling.
Yeah.
You just think you are slimy. Yeah. I can't trust you, you're slippery. Yeah. Sorry, Jamie, we've gone off you. You're in a pickle.
Get on spare room.
I actually would maybe look to move out. Although it's really hard, isn't it? Because actually... Devil's advocate, you're in third year, you're going to have your head down, you're going to be in the library, like...
Just suck it up.
You might need to just go home and sleep. And maybe actually it's kind of nice in a weird way to have a house that you don't want to hang out in, so you work harder and you do better on your exams.
I had that a bit in third year. It's not the same, like the cheating situation, but like I didn't love my house and like I wasn't like racing home every day. But it was good in the sense that it made me go to my friend's house all the time. It made me go to the library. It made me like get up and go to the gym.
Yeah.
Because I was like desperate to leave.
Maybe it's low key kind of an act of self-care to have a house you don't want to go back to.
Very good reframing.
I think maybe, I don't know, but third year, like I'd say different if it was your first year. I'd be like, get out, live your life.
Also, like third year is so fast. You do your exams and you're out of there in May.
That's the thing, and you've got the longest summer and then you'll be gone.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad shout.
But I would maybe say, girls, I just like, I don't know how like close you are and whether you can have a house meeting, but I might say like when it's really bad, if you could just retreat to your room, because I feel uncomfortable being a part of that conversation. It's not my place.
Yeah.
So close the door. Thank you.
Have your arguments in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I agree.
Before we continue with this week's episode of Leave a Message,
if you want to be part of our group chat, make sure you leave us a voice note using all the details in the episode description.
Now, this can be about anything. Obviously, sometimes we ask you for specific topics, but if you've got a story that you think girls need to hear this, then get voice noting. Should we have voice note number 2?
Hi, so I kind of need some advice. In first year of uni, I made friends with this guy on my course. It's kind of a long story, but he has a girlfriend and she didn't like us being friends, even though we were genuinely just friends. Like she accused him of cheating on her with me, but obviously that never happened. And it's a very on-off relationship. Like they break up a lot, they get back together a lot. It's crazy, actually. Anyway, but also my friends have said that he's done things that they think are flirting, but we're just friends and, it was fine. And then I got in a relationship at the beginning of second year uni this year. And I was like, I don't know if this friendship is normal, like, especially in second year, in the past few months, he's been a lot more flirty. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to step away. I just, didn't think it was appropriate. And then on Christmas Eve, he messaged me. And he said, "Happy Christmas, darling," which immediately is weird as fuck.
Yeah.
And we just had some small talk because, like I said, I stepped away from the friendship. So we hadn't spoken for a month or 2 at this point. So we're just kind of catching up. And I was kind of ending the conversation being like, have a good one. And he was like, my one regret is not making an effort with you. And I was really confused. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? He was like, I think about you all the time. Anyway, this turned into this whole conversation about his feelings. He was like, we're both in relationships. I'm sorry. I know this isn't what you want to hear. I was like, oh my God, what the hell? And I was like, we can't be friends. Like, we cannot be friends if this is how you feel. And he was like, I know, like, I know that there's definitely a universe out there where we ended up together. I was like, oh my God, shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
I ended the conversation. I was like, we can't be friends now. I hope we can be friends one day. And that's kind of where we're at. The advice that I need is whether I should tell his girlfriend. I know it's morally right, but I feel like I don't want to do it to make me feel better. I want to do it because I'm benefiting her. But I also know that it will destroy her life. But also, I think he's done something like this before. Don't know, not confirmed, but I think he might have cheated on her or something before. So I don't know if it will make much of a difference. He's dead to me. So I'm not sure what to do. Please let me know.
Wow, babe.
Oh, goodness me.
So just like straight off the bat, my initial gut reaction, I don't think the girlfriend needs to know that he's now made an advance.
Really?
Well, because they've broken up, haven't they? Or are they still together?
No, I think they're still together.
Oh shit, they're still
on,
together.
On, off.
Oh, sorry, they're on. Oh, that changes everything. I thought they were off, but the switch is on.
Okay, let's just hold on a sec. I just want to make the point, actually, and I know it's only January, but come back and listen in December. Why the fuck does everyone think that Christmas is a good time to be sending these kinds of messages?
I think because you're watching a lot of rom-com.
Stop watching them.
Yeah.
It's fake news.
I think when you're like watching Hugh Grant and Colin Firth and fucking Jack Black like shoot their shots, you just think you can too.
I strongly advise against. Like, really, I think it's too much. You just want to turn your phone off and fucking have a sausage roll. Do you know what I mean? Like, why are you sending me these messages?
I know, but then if it's a declaration from someone you want it from, it's kind of like quite endearing and sweet that it's cold outside, I guess. And they've thought about you at Christmas.
Is it?
If you can't, what does she say? Stacey in Love Actually. She's obviously not called Stacey. Joanna. What's her name? Joanna Page. And she says, if you can't say it at Christmas, when can you? And that is the truth, babe.
I don't know. I just think, like, is it necessary for you to be texting
It is, though, because listen, this is the real, like, thing about winter. It's the...
Okay, we're going to get some info on winter here now.
As a single person, winter is the only time a relationship looks better than your single life. in summer, you won't catch me declaring any sort of anything to anyone.
So true.
It's hot. I'm out and about. I've got a tan. I'm living a good life. In winter, all I want is to be in love.
Yeah.
All I want is a declaration of love, to give it or receive it. In summer, I'm not doing that. And that's why people do it at Christmas. Oh, it's so hard because it also just like hammers home the fact that, like, you know, heterosexual men and women really struggle to be platonic. And that's so jarring. Because it's like, you should be able to have a friendship with him.
Okay, yes and no, because like she obviously
she doesn't reciprocate anything.
feels platonic.
I was talking about men mainly. I just wanted to make it a bit more even.
Because I genuinely don't believe that, and I find it sad that like
I don't believe it always, but like I do believe.
I really, really, really do believe that men and women who are in the same headspace can genuinely just be friends.
Agreed.
I completely...
But it's so key, in the same headspace.
Yeah,
and I do believe that like people switch headspaces. And I think that comes from like a familiarity with someone. Like, what do you actually want from a partner? You kind of want someone that you get on with and that you find attractive. If you
but you don't have to like find your friend attractive.
No, but if you suddenly started to, why would you not shift headspace?
I think usually you start to feel attracted to them because there's something that you're lacking in other parts of your romantic life.
I just think it's like
You're, like,
possible.
projecting.
It's like if you left like, you know, like two people on an island together for long enough. I just think that's what might happen.
But
sometimes.
the point is that they're not on an island. They've got a whole fucking world
they're not.
of 8
And
billion
also,
people.
you've got a girlfriend, so grow up. Like, it's jarring to shoot your shot everywhere. Don't get me wrong. He's completely in the wrong, and he should not have said that to her. Unless he genuinely does believe that she is the love of his life, then he had to say. But you've got to break up with your girlfriend first.
I'm not that cross at him saying it.
No.
I'm cross he's done it at Christmas because I just think...
Because it's just boring.
Oh, it's just tacky.
Yeah.
But... I think, shoot your shot. You have one life. If that's how you feel, you should say it. But
you've got to shoot your shot when you're single.
Correct. You can't be doing that and having a girl that you're on. I mean, that is just toxic.
And also, it's toxic, isn't it? Because he's kind of seen her in a relationship and now he's gone, wait, I like you.
Yeah. I think if it were me, it depends how good... Does she say how good friends she is with the girl?
I don't think she is good friends with her, is she?
No.
Oh, it's going to ruin her life, but then her life needs to be ruined because she shouldn't be with this wrong one, maybe.
I would say it. Because the worst thing that can happen is that it some way somehow comes out that he texted you that and you didn't tell her. Because then that actually makes you look...
I would want to know if my boyfriend had done that to one of his friends, especially a friend that I had been gaslit out of believing that he fancied.
1,000,000%.
So yeah, I think you actually have to tell her.
I think you have to tell her.
Oh my God, you're right.
100%.
Sorry, babe.
Because also, like, as you've said, he's dead to you, so you don't really care about the fallout anyway. You just have...
Also, it is up to her. Like, she can see those texts and still decide to be with him. That is so fine if that's her line. As we said earlier, like, if that's fine for her and he got it out of his system and he writes it away as just a weird Christmas flirt, fine.
Yeah.
You've created your boundary, so you're good. Like, you don't want to be his friend anymore. You don't feel comfortable with that. That's fine.
I think you should say it. I really do.
Yeah.
And I think you have to just, like, almost, if you can, what would you say?
Well, I would just be really like...
I just be pure facts.
I would definitely make it clear that I feel uncomfortable by receiving this text.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to do with it. But if it were me, I would want to know. And I'd just screenshot it.
Yeah.
And then I'd say nothing else, mic drop, airplane mode. Maldives.
Ghost mode.
Yeah.
No questions. I'm not taking questions from the press today, actually.
Yeah, there's actually, the floor is not open for Q&A.
Yeah.
I've screenshotted it. So you've seen all I know. You've got everything I know.
Yeah.
If she wants a
Don't
little...
be sending if you want to
No coffee. No chatty coffee. No.
In and out.
It's in and out. It's just here. I just wanted you to know so that you have all the facts you need to do whatever you do with him.
Round up.
Round up. Round up. Number one. Good luck in your exams, Jamie. Number one, first of all, because tough.
Oh, it's tough out there.
Right. First step. You're going to sit Pussy and Porgia down, and you're going to say, "Listen, girls, what's going on between you is going on between you.
I'm here." And I'm feeling uncomfortable.
So could you just be mindful of the fact I'm here?
Good.
And I am not the third wheel in your relationship, even though I live here. So I need you to do that. And I'm going to really get my head down and I'm going to get a first. And it might be the thing that saves you, babe. Okay? Brilliant.
And Jamie, number two, I think we've agreed.
You're going to tell
that
her.
You have to tell her. And you've got to be, in and out, drive through.
Facts.
No questions asked. Make your choice as you see fit.
I'm not trying to sabotage you. I'm just trying to tell you what's what. And I would want to know if it were me. There it is.
He's dead to me.
We're not friends anymore. Yeah, you can make that clear. Just so you know, I now see what you meant about him being inappropriate. Therefore, I will not be his friend anymore. He crossed a line.
Can guarantee you she's not going to care. She's going to take him back. But all you can do is try.
Yeah, and I actually know what you mean. You know, when you're worried, because I do this a lot, where you're doing something for you, not for them.
Yeah.
But I think with this one, the only reason I think it's like a kind of 100% that you should is because she had suspicions and they were like dismissed.
Completely agree.
And it's like, actually, no, your suspicions were right, and she should be able to stand strong in that.
Yeah.
And know that her gut was right.
Yes.
On that.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise you start to mistrust your gut, and that's dodgy behaviour. Great.
Love you all. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe.
But also everyone always says, that if you enjoy this podcast, the way that you can thank us is to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, you can also send voice notes. I feel like that can be your repayment.
Ideally do both. I don't know. I don't think it's either or
do
situation.
both, but if you're like tired and you only want to do one, then just do either. That's all I'm saying. It's another repayment method, is voice notes to Rahana.
Yeah, we need a lot of voice notes, guys. It's fresh. It's New Year.
It's New Year, new energy.
And stop calling. Sorry.
Really? They're calling?
Yeah, there was one time I forgot to turn the phone off, and then I was awoken in the night by
Awoken in the
you
night?
listeners.
Guys, it's because are you like having like epiphanies of things you need to say and then you're just calling?
Oh, you must voice note.
Stick to voice notes, guys. We can't do it.
Stop texting. I can't read well.
Okay, yeah.
No texting, just voice notes. And if you really, really, really don't want your voice in it, you have to just say beneath the voice note,
I want this altered and Rich will do his magic, okay? You'll sound like a robot and no one will notice you.
Yeah.
epic.
Love you all. Thanks so much. See you next week. Bye.